All right, let's go. I'm going to be playing Escape from Khazad Dum. This is a customizable scenario. John gave me the numbers to play, so if you haven't seen these before, all the encounter cards have these set numbers, and you pick 7 of them for a quick build, or you can mix and match based on the cost, which is down here. But anyway, for this one, I'm supposed to start out with the Dark Pit and Staging. That's 1 threat. And then I'm supposed to pick a card that costs 0. I think this is the worst one for me because it's supposed to be the other team picks it. So this is a 2 threat enemy that has a 28 engagement cost. Since I'm playing a Grey Wanderer deck, my threat isn't really an issue, and a lot of the cards raise my threat. So I picked an enemy instead of a location that raises threat. Alright, so I'm playing Galdor. So I get to do a selective mulligan. Alright, let's draw my 6 cards. I'll give this a shuffle first, just to make sure. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to do a selective mulligan, so... Ooh, I got my 1 copy of Strider. I need the Song of Travel. That's a card I dig for. Oh my gosh, I'm keeping every card. This is the perfect starting hand. I'm not even going to take a mulligan. Now I get to find a 1 cost attachment and attach it for free. That's what the Grey Wanderer lets you do. So I'm looking for To the Sea, to the Sea. I can't believe I'm keeping all 6 cards, but that is like... The only card I'm missing is Elven Light. But yeah, all those secrecy cards to get in early. Alright, Galdor has To the Sea, to the Sea. And we're going to start the game. So, get a resource, draw a card. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. I am actually in shock. Alright, that's impressive. I'm glad that was on film. Okay, my first card I play can be non-unique and doesn't require a sphere match per the Grey Wanderer, so I will play Timely Aid for 1. I get to look at my top 5 cards and put an ally into play. There's only 1 ally. And it's Glorfindel. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is great. This is pretty good. I've played this deck a lot of times, but I've never had a start like this. Okay. So here's what I have in my hand. I'm going to trigger the Grey Wanderer, so I raise my threat by 1. And I'm going to collect 2 resources. I could also ready my hero and heal 3 damage, but obviously that makes no sense. Alright, well, I think Strider's coming in, and this Resourceful. So that's how I'm spending those 2 resources. Everything else is staying in my hand. And we're going to quest, because I have Strider, he's questing for 4, and not exhausting. And Glorfindel will be questing for 3, so that's 7. I'm 7 against 3. The card I reveal is a 2 threat enemy, and that means I make 2 progress. Okay. Whoops, he didn't exhaust, even though I was marking him as questing, but he didn't exhaust, so he's exhausted. Alright, so this guy's attacking for 2, and I get a 2nd shadow card. I think I am going to engage it. So when he engages me, he gets a shadow. I'm going to give him a 2nd shadow card. I'm going to take an undefended, no shadow, plus X, where X is the stage number. So he gets plus 1. So 3 damage is going on Galdor. I'm going to discard Elven Light. That readies Glorfindel, and then together, the 2 of them will attack for 5 and kill that thing. And that is the end of round 1. Okay, so just to remind everybody, I need to travel to Dark Pit and clear it, and make 10 progress to win. Alright, next round I've already given myself 2 resources, an extra 1 from Resourceful, raised my threat, and the card I draw is an Elven Jeweler. Okay, so here's my hand. I'm going to trigger Grey Wanderer right now, so I raise my threat, get 2 more resources, and I'm going to choose to heal 3 damage. So here is what I have. So I'm going to be playing the Song of Travel for 1, so now I have the spirit icon. I am going to spend 1 resource to put an Athelian Lookout into play. He lets me peek. The highest attack enemy in the staging area is going to attack me. So that's going to happen. That's not great. Let's see. I think I will spend another resource. I'm going to pull this Elven Light back into my hand. That draws me a card. Lords of the Eldar. Okay. I'm going to discard these 2 cards to put the Elven Jeweler into play. And I'm going to hold on to this so I get to peek at the card next turn. I do have 1 resource left, so I'm going to pull back the Elven Light again. That draws me a card, and it's the Eregion Survivor. Okay. So I know I'm going to get attacked. I either have to remove 2 progress or it's an attack of 5. So I am going to be letting it only attack for 3 instead of 5. So I'm going to be removing 2 progress. So I'm going to still be able to quest without exhausting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, if I quest for 7 like this. I'll have to defend. And then the 2 of them. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to quest like that. I'm questing for 7. I'm going to discard Elven Light to ready Glorfindel. So I'm questing for 7. There's currently 3 in the staging area. This guy is going to attack me. I'm going to drop back down to 0 progress because I had 2. Because he says either he gets +2 or remove 2 progress. Galdor will defend. Whoops. I've got to remember to use these. It's easier. 1 against 3. The shadow is, until the end of the phase, treat the defending character's text box as blank. Okay, that's no problem. So I take 2 damage. That goes away. I quested for 7 against 3, so I make 4 progress. And now, engagement. So I don't want to travel there yet. I want to get a little more board state. I'm going to engage the spider. Glorfindel will defend. I'm going to back down my attack, or my progress again to 2. Attacking enemy gets +X, where X is the stage number. So he is now attacking for 4. Glorfindel takes 3 damage. I am going to discard the Survivor to ready Glorfindel. And then these guys together all attack for 6, kill the spider. And we move on to the next round. Okay, gave myself 2 resources, raised my threat. I get to draw a card. Deep Knowledge, I'll play that right now. Alright, I got Eladan and Elrond's Council. Very nice. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, spend a resource to see what I'm going to be questing against. It is, X is 1 more than the stage number of the main quest, so I'll be questing against a 2 threat location. So I'll have a total of 3 again. This is what I have in my hand. I am going to trigger the Grey Wanderer. 2 resources, raise my threat, heal. Okay, 1 of those resources is going to pull back an Elven Light. I got another Eregion Survivor. That's nice. I think what I will do, I'm going to spend 1 resource, discard Elven Light, and the Survivor to pop in Eladan. And then at the beginning of the quest phase, I'm going to be playing Elrond's Council. So I get to drop my threat down to 3. Or I get to drop my threat down by 3 to 13. I'm out of cards, so I get to draw 6 more. Ah, perfect. Okay. Gleowine, Elrahir, Daron's Runes, Song of Travel. Okay, this is great. This is great. I'm not going to play any of those right now. I know I'm questing against 3. I need to make 8 progress. I no longer get my boost, but I still don't exhaust a quest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, that gets revealed against 3. There's a difference of 5, putting me at 7 total. To travel here, I have to discard the top card of my deck, or I discard X. X is 1 more. Oh, I gotta discard 2 cards. So, Arwen, boo, and another Daron's Runes. Cred. That's okay. Alright, yep, I'm just going to end the round right there. This next turn, I should hopefully be able to progress. I'm looking for a little healing. 2 resources. Raise my threat. Oh, Timely Aid. I can still play that. I am still in secrecy. I'm only at 14. Here's what I have in my hand. So I will play Timely Aid for 1. Resourceful. Dwarven Tomb. Elven Light. Ooh, there's my healing. Imladris Caregiver. And the Minstrel to help me find Song of Travel if I didn't already have it. So I will put the Caregiver in. I can discard up to 2 cards around, healing 1 damage each time I do so. So, that is awesome. I have 2 resources right now. I definitely want to get Elra here in play. I'm going to start off by playing this Deep Knowledge. Raise my threat by 2. Dwarven Tomb. Yes, that lets me pull Arwen. Oh, and a Resourceful. Great. Okay. I will play the Resourceful. So now I have 2 Resourcefuls. I have 1 resource, and I still haven't triggered the Grey Wanderer. I am going to play Daron's Runes. Another Resourceful, and Elra here. Okay, well, I don't need both. I already have 1. I am going to play this 3rd Resourceful. Now I'm going to trigger the Grey Wanderer, raise my threat to 17, collect 2 resources. Alright, I'm going to discard these 2 cards, spend a resource, and pop Elra here into play. And then the last resource is going to pull back an Elven Light, buried somewhere in here. There's one. So I'm pulling back an Elven Light, and that draws me a 2nd copy of Gleowine. Okay. All right. I need to make 3 progress. This is 4. That's 1. So 3 plus 4 is 7, 8. So I need to make 8 progress. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I quest for 10, and I reveal 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. I need to quest for 2 more to feel safe here. So I'm going to quest with these 2 guys, putting me at 12. Here we go. Until the end of the round, treat each character's text box as if it was blank, except for traits. Okay. That stinks. That's alright, though. I make my progress, so that goes away, and I place my 10 progress here. So that means I will travel here, and to travel there, the opposing team searches the top 5 cards of the deck for a card that costs 1 or less, and then I can't cancel it, even if I had a Test of Will. Let's see, each player exhausts a character he controls until the end of the round. I can't be readied. Well, I have no enemies. I have 2 locations that are each going to be 2 threat. This one says I can't reduce my threat by more than 1, and to travel there, I have to raise my threat by 1, and I got a cave spider. So I think the cave spider's the worst out of all that. Alright, so everybody's blanked right now. Okay, so I'm at 14 progress. So if I engage this guy, I can back it down. So I think I will. I'm going to engage this guy. When he attacks, I can remove 2 progress, so I'm down to 12. He's attacking for 3. I will defend with Galdor. There is a shadow. Raise your threat by 1 for each enemy engaged with you, putting me at 18. I will take 2 damage. And then I can't do anything to him, but I got the threat out of the staging area. Because I know there's treacheries that make me get attacked by enemies in the staging area. Alright, I'm going to end the round. Okay, I went to the next round. I am at 19 threat. I was able to get 4 resources because I have 3 resourcefuls, which is nuts. The card I draw is the Will of the West. That lets me shuffle my discard pile back in. Here's my hand. So 2 of the resources are going to pay for Gleowine, who I will immediately use to draw a card. Okay, it's another copy of Eladan. I think I'm going to spend the Dwarven Tomb to pull back a spirit card. The spirit card I want is Arwen. So I have Arwen in my hand now. I'll use to the sea, discard this Elven Light, spend my last resource to put Arwen into play. So here's what I have in my hand. I'm going to go to 20 threat with Grey Wanderer, heal, collect 2 resources, spend one of those resources to pull back this Elven Light, and I get Galdor. Nice, okay. Galdor, you are going to be making an appearance. Alright, before everybody gets blanked, I'm going to discard 2 cards to the caregiver to heal Glorfindel. Okay, I've done that now. Alright, let's quest. I just need to make 1 progress. I'm up against none. So he's questing for 2. Arwen will be 4. I think that's good enough. Her boost is going to go to Elra here. So I'm questing for 4. With just Arwen being exhausted, I'm up against 0. As long as it wasn't a 4-threat thing, I was going to be okay. Each player exhausts a character he controls, and then I can't be readied by player card effects. Alright, I will exhaust the caregiver. I make my 1 progress, so that flips to Durin's Bane, and then this card says put Durin's Bane out of play. And then I get to look at my top 5 cards and add a card to my hand. Okay, I'm going to add Quick Beam. Give that a shuffle. And we advance. This says, the opposing team searches the top 5 cards for a card that costs 1 or less. Adds it to the staging area. It can't be canceled. Here's the top 5. Alright, we got a location. A location. I either have to raise my threat for each character I control or discard a character. This blanks everybody's text box and location. I think they would pick the one that's either going to make me raise my threat by a ton or discard a character. That seems like the most nasty. I don't think they would pick any of the locations since obviously I have questing under control at the moment. So I am going to discard a character. I'll discard this Elven Jeweler. Alright, we go to the other side. Now the opposing team is going to find an enemy if it costs 2 or less and add it to the staging area. And it gets a resource on it, and I can't place progress until I kill that enemy. And I think I know which enemy. This one's pretty bad. So here's the 2 choices as I see them. So if I was playing competitively, I think I would pick this one because when he engages you, he can't take damage to the end of the round, so you're stuck with him for an extra round. It slows you down a whole round. This guy attacks for the same amount. He's a little harder to kill. He takes basically 2 more attack. And after he attacks, or actually when he attacks, you discard the top card of your deck and you assign damage equal to the cost. So, since I'm not playing against another team, I'm going to pick that enemy. But if I was playing against a different team and you're trying to win faster than they win, I would have picked the other enemy. Okay. Alright, so I have nowhere to travel to. I'm going to put the ring about here on him. Oh boy. I'm already engaged with the spider. He's attacking for 5. He's attacking. I only can take 1 attack at the moment, so I'm going to take the spider. So the spider's attacking for 5. Elra here will defend. He's 1 plus 2 plus 1, so he's defending for 4. 4 against 5. Oh, I'm glad to see that card go away. No shadow. I do take a damage. And then I can swing back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and kill this guy. I will spend this resource to grab an Elven Light. Draws me a card. It's a Deep Knowledge. So this is my hand. And we will end the round here. Alright, I gained 4 resources. I'm at 21. And I draw Arwen. Alright, well, I pulled her back for no reason. Alright, do I still only have 1 Elven Light? I do. I also have this Lords of the Eldar in my discard pile. Okay, I am going to discard these 2 cards to the caregiver to heal 2. And then I'm going to spend a resource to pull back Elven Light, and I get Lindur. Okay. I'm going to draw 2 cards of Deep Knowledge, putting me at 23. Nice. Hey, alright. That's good. Now let's see. I have 3 resources. I haven't triggered Grey Wanderer. I want to get Galdor in. I don't think I'll ever play Will of the West, so I'm going to discard these 3 cards, spend 2 resources to pop Galdor in. And then I'm going to trigger the Grey Wanderer, collect 2 resources, spend them, put Quick Beam in. He comes in with a damage. And then at the beginning of the quest phase, I'm going to play Elrond's Council. I still have a resource for my Test of Will. I'm at 21. I can't make any progress while this guy's in play. He's a 3. So he doesn't exhaust. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot Glaewine. Shoot, Glaewine could have drew me a card. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 against 3. I feel like I should send just a little more. I'll send Glorfindel. I'm using the wrong ring. 8 against 3. Here we go. Oh boy, it's a 3-threat enemy. Can't have non-objective card attachments. Can't take non-combat damage. Shadow effects can't be canceled. And when it attacks, it gets 2 shadow cards. Okay, well I make 2 progress, but I can't place them. I will engage this guy. He's defending for 4. When he attacks, I have to discard the top card. Oh man, of course it would be that. So I have to place 5 damage. That is the most expensive card I have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. He's attacking for 5, defending for 4. The shadow is raise your threat by 1 for each enemy engaged with you, putting me at 22. He takes the damage, and now I can swing back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, 8, 9. There we go. Dead. Now I can place progress. I could trigger Galdor. I guess I will. So Galdor lets me look at my top 3 cards and I can rearrange them. So it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to rearrange like this, I guess. Now I have this Elven Light in my hand. That's my hand. That's the end of the round. I can place progress now because I killed the enemy that the other team would have picked. Okay, next round. All right, I gained my 4 resources, so I'm at 5. 23 threat, drawing a card. I knew he was coming. Okay, interesting choices here. So Lindur lets me draw a cards up to 3 if my hand is less than 3. So I'm going to discard these 2 cards to the sea, spend a resource to pop him in. I only have 1 card in my hand, so I get to draw 2. The other brother and the Athelian Lookout, both cards I knew were coming. I'm just going to pay full price for this Athelian Lookout, leaving me with 1 resource for my Test of Will. Alright, let's quest. Actually, wait, Glaewine. The Glaewine's going to draw me a card. Oh, Furial. Okay, you're coming in play next turn. Unless something makes me discard a card. You know what? Actually, I'm going to trigger Grey Wanderer too. Because I want to heal these 3. Yep, hold on. I'm not ready to quest. Back up. Now that I have extra resources, I'm going to pull back an Elven Light. That draws me the Elven Jeweler. Looking at my hand, I'm going to discard these 2 cards to the Caregiver to do some healing. Alright, now I'm going to quest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 against 3 is a difference of 10. That's not enough. He's an orc, so 2 more. 2 more. 4 more. Okay, 17 against 3. I want to make 10 progress. Oh boy, another big enemy. This thing really stinks. I'll explain him in a minute. So I made 11 progress, which is enough to advance the round. This is going to get really interesting. I already kind of know what's about to happen here. Put Durin's Bane in play. If there's more than one player, it would make an attack, but there isn't more than one player. And then this says, Durin's Bane engages the first player. That's me, of course. He cannot take more than X damage each round, where X is the number of progress tokens on this stage, and the stage cannot be defeated while Durin's Bane's in play, and it takes 15 progress to beat the stage. He has 15 hit points. After he destroys a character, he heals 2 damage, and he raises your threat by 2. Now here's what stinks. This thing's in the staging area, and I'm going to put the broken wheel here on him. He can't be optionally engaged. 24, 38. That sucks. While he's in the staging area, after players have committed characters to the quest, he makes an immediate attack against the first player. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I'm at 24 and I can't optionally engage him. So I'm basically going to have a 5 attack enemy hitting me every single round now. Okay, so he's attacking for 8. So he's obviously going to kill somebody. I think I'm going to engage this Chieftain of the Pit and try to kill him to get that threat out of the staging area. So when he attacks, deal an additional shadow card. So I'm going to do it like that. Now, looking at my hand, I have this Elven Jeweler, and I have 2 resources. So I'm going to spend a resource, pull back an Elven Light. That draws me, nice, Word of Healing. Thank you. And then I believe I have another Elven Light in here. Yes, I do. So I'm going to pull back this Elven Light with my last resource. And then... okay, my hand's a mess. Let me straighten this out. Here's my hand. Word of Healing. This one helps me find the song if I didn't draw it. I'm going to use the action. Discard 2 cards to put the Elven Jeweler into play. She's going to defend the Belrog. No shadow. Okay, because a character died, I got to raise my threat by 2. This guy's attacking for 5. I did optionally engage this Chieftain of the Pit, so that actually readied Eladan. He's defending for 4 against 5. The shadows... 2, no shadows. Wow, okay. He takes 1 damage. Okay, can I kill this guy? I need 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. He's dead. I didn't have to ready Glorfindel. He stays engaged with me. I think everything's good. Alright. Next round. Alright, next round. 4 resources. I gotta raise my threat. My card is another Test of Will. That's nice. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to give myself 2 more resources and raise my threat by 1. So I have 6 resources total, so I can put in Furial. Because I need to make 15 progress. Gleowine, draw me a card. Song of Travel, discard, fodder. I'm going to keep this Test of Will in hand, and I have 2 of them actually. So I'm not playing any more cards. And I'm just going to try to make a lot of progress, but now I have Furial who's going to let me discard that card if I don't like it. And then I can cancel the next one if I don't like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boosting here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think is about the most I could do. Who's going to defend this thing? I think one of these guys are. So I'm sending 16 against 3. Alright, this guy's going to attack, so I'm going to defend for 4. The shadow is, if the attacking enemy is unique, it is. It makes an additional attack against you after this one. Oh, man. Okay, that stinks. I guess one of these lookouts is going to defend that attack. No shadow there. So he dies. Wow. That was a bummer. Okay, the card I reveal is, until the end of the round, treat each character's text box as if it was blank. Wait! Furial gets rid of that. And then I get a 2-threat location instead. Much better. While it's in the staging area, each player's threat cannot be reduced by more than 1. That's okay. So I make a difference of 11. Alright, whoops. 11. Okay, I can't engage that guy. This guy is going to attack for 8. Like I said, I'm going to defend with another lookout. Look out! You didn't look out. If it destroys a character, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Boo! Shadows are wrecking me. And it's a 28 engagement cost enemy I'm going to have to worry about next round. That kills this guy. That raises my threat to 30. Okay, now I can attack back. So let's see. I'm going to discard the Song of Travel to ready Glorfindel. No. Oh no, I got rid of that encounter card that said everybody was blank. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm attacking for 13. 10 goes through. So we're going to pretend these are all on the 2 sides. So I'm at 10 out of 15 there. I haven't triggered her ability yet, so I'm going to spend my last resource to pull back an Elven Light, which I'm just going to immediately discard. I also am drawing that. I'm also going to discard... Alright, let's see. So this is what my hand is. So I spent an Elven Light and I drew Daron's Runes. I'm going to play Daron's Runes for a second here. Hold on. There's an Elven Light. And there's a Timely Aid. Okay. I'm going to discard these 2 Elven Lights to the Caregiver to heal. Alright, we're going into the final round, I think. Okay, the final round. So to recap, I have 11 progress here. I have to kill Durin's Bane. And he needs 15 damage. He has 10, but he attacks me for 8. This guy's going to be engaging me. This guy's at 38. He attacks me after I commit characters to the quest. Okay. And I'm out of cards. I can't draw any more cards. I have drawn out my deck. So, with my 4 resources, I'm going to play this Warden of Healing, putting me back down to 2 resources. I'm going to spend a resource to draw Elven Light, even though I don't draw anything with... Oh, wait. Yeah. And then I'm going to trigger Grey Wanderer, putting me at 32 to collect 2 more resources. So this is my hand. And I have 3 resources. I'm at 32 threat. I need to make 4 progress, and I'm up against 7. So let's figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I would like to send 2 more. I'm going to send Galdor as well. No, I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to send 13. Yes, okay, 13. Okay, Fury... Oh, now I'm going to be attacked. Attacked for 5. Gleowine is going to defend. He doesn't have any text that says he can't. Okay, yep, so he's going to defend. Attacking enemy gets +1. Okay, Gleowine is super dead, but since I've ran out of cards, kind of useless. Okay, here we go. Furial's card, because that's a forced response. So the shadow actually goes there, and then Furial, I don't know if I did that right last turn, but forced response. So I do the forced, because that says after characters committed characters to the quest. And then she says after Furial commits to the quest. So those are the exact same thing. Forced happens, then her response. So I get to look at this card, and if I don't like it, I can get rid of it. It attaches to a non-unique location in the staging area. Oh, okay. and gets attached here. So this thing says attached to a non-unique location in the staging area. It gets +2 threat and is immune. That is my 4 progress on the nose, putting me at 15, which is what I need to win. Okay, 15. This guy is going to engage me. He gets a shadow card, and then he gets another shadow card. All right. Looking at my hand, I'm going to discard a card to ready Glorfindel during the engagement phase. I forgot to say that. Okay. So I'm going to need, let me do some math. I'm going to need to muster up a 10 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have enough. I'm going to defend here. He's defending for 4. The shadow is attacking enemy cannot take damage this phase. Attacking enemy gets +1. So he attacked for 3. I defended for 4. No damage. Oh man, I hope this guy can't take any damage. All right, defending this attack, it's going to be this Athelian Lookout. You've been a very good soldier this entire game. Thank you. No shadow. Okay, that does destroy a character. Raise my threat to 34. He heals 2 damage. And I'm going to attack back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus 3 is a difference of 9. And I already have 8. So that would be a total of 16. And my ace in the hole, or ace up the sleeve, I don't know what the saying is, doesn't matter. Anyway, I had 3 resources left for Lords of the Eldar if I needed to boost all these characters. So that was kind of my plan there. So if I didn't quest enough, I could have played it to boost. And then, yeah. But I didn't want to play it before I quested in case Furial had to cancel a card, and then the next card was also a treachery that was going to destroy my plan. So that's it. I think I killed a Belrog there. I got 15 progress. I believe I won. And man, I enjoyed that a lot. That was really fun. That is a really, really fun quest. And I really like the matchup with the numbers John suggested that I pick for this custom scenario. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I sure did. And thanks for watching, and I plan on doing more live videos. I'm working on this setup. It's looking okay. I think I can make it a little better, but I'm going to try this setup and see if you guys like it. So let me know if you like this setup and if you have any suggestions on maybe how I could change it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.